My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Time to play again as the silent, the deadly huntress who's not particularly deadly. Hello again. At least beat the first boss. I know how you feel, bud. I'm as disappointed in me as you are. Alright, most question mark spaces is along this line. Beautiful, you've 11. I can't actually fight this enemy for a bunch of time because it will buff its strength. So I'm gonna accept 3 damage here. Not particularly pleased about having to do it, but I will. Okay, then this is just gonna be all damage because the enemy isn't actually attacking right now. Buffs itself, defends itself a little as well. Okay, 17. So 3 strikes will kill. Beautiful. I didn't even need the neutralize there, but it's a nice little gravy on top. Okay. What build do I want to go for? Poison build? A block build? Or a discard build? This is kind of a really good representation of everything this character has. I'm going to go with a discard build because I think that's really interesting and I haven't done it before. Card with 10 or more damage. I don't even have that. Whew. That's really interesting. Alright, I'm just going to remove a card from my deck. And we will remove a defend. Just because we already have another thing that does defend. Tori, whenever you would lose less than 5 HP, reduce it to 1. That's... that could be pretty good. Okay, as long as I use Survivor here, I'm entirely defended, then I can double strike. Beautiful. Unfortunately, this is Rake, so I'm going to be weakened. So I can neutralize you and then defend, but I'm still going to be taking 4 damage, but the 4 damage will be reduced to 1, right? Yeah, Tori. Thank you. Okay, neutralize defend will entirely defend me this turn, and it plays my entire hand. I do need to find some cards that allow me to discard other cards, because currently I only have one that does that, and it's Survivor. And with a deck of, 12 cards, making sure that I get those 2 in the same hand isn't reliable. Okay, now I just take 1 damage here again. Tori is actually going to be really handy, because it means I don't have to block for the entirety of what I'm about to take. Okay. Prepared. Draw a card and discard a card. There's also Dagger Throw, draw a card and discard a card, but it also does 9 damage. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, actually. I don't want to go to the market yet. Oh, God. Thief. I hate the thieves in this game. All right. Survivor and discard that to deal damage, and then I'm just going to double strike. So I'll only take 1 damage here. Again, thank you, Tori. But the thief can be difficult to kill as this character. So a lot of times I'll go out, like, all out aggressive and take a bunch of damage just to make sure that I can kill the thief before they run away with my money. Thankfully, this one has taken 3 turns of attacking rather than 2 turns of attacking. So I've got enough time to kill them, as well as I didn't fight them on the first space. Neither of these fit into my build, but Infinite Blades is just really powerful. Predator's also really powerful. I'm actually going to take Predator. It's just a lot of damage. Metallicize, sure. Yeah, this turn's just going to be attack, attack, attack. This fight, we are going to take a lot of damage in this fight. Don't get me wrong. There is just going to be a lot of damage that we have to take in this fight. Because the longer this fight gets drawn out, the worse it becomes for us. They'll start to Siphon Soul, which reduces our strength and our defense by 1. As soon as that starts happening, we have lost. So this one, a lot of the mini-bosses, or elites rather, are effectively just DPS races. You just have to attack them really, really quick with everything you have. Okay, So here you can see we've already lost the strength and the dex. If we allowed that to happen again, we would have to play twice as many cards to get any effect. Like, it is an untenable thing. All right, we're going to be down to 12 health at the end of this. This is probably one of the worst bosses we could have fought at this point. Unfortunately for us. Thankfully, it's dead. Okay, we get a Singing Bowl. Okay, anytime we turn down a card, we're going to get a bonus. Oh, that said, Evis and Reflex are both pretty good for our deck. Evis we can't do right now, but Reflex we can. Because our deck is about discarding cards, so of course, cards that give us a bonus when we discard them, pretty good for us. Let's have a look at what we could get from upgrades. That would discard... If we discard this card, we get 2 cards. Predator does 5 more damage, which is really big. 3 more damage on Underhanded Strike. 3 more damage on Dagger Throw. I'm going to go for Predator, because 5 more damage seems ridiculous to me, and I'm going to use this regen potion to try and heal myself when I get in a particularly long fight. Okay. Well, here I definitely have to use Survivor. If I put up another armor, I actually defend myself against most of the damage. And then that'll mean that I defend myself against all but one. This is good. Singing Bowl is going to work really well for us because we can just turn down so many cards. We have to neutralize the one that's actually going to be dealing damage. And then we'll just make sure this one is dead. We need to make sure that we have a fight that will actually happen for 5 turns. Otherwise, regen isn't good for us. Easy. Dex Potion. Calculated Gamble, discard your hand and draw that many cards is really good as well. Let's go pick up our first big relic. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power, reduce a random card in your hand to cost 0 for that turn. I can't go for the bosses over this side, so I'm going to go the question mark line. Heal for 23 HP versus get a relic and become regrettable. I'm going to actually heal for 23. It's unfortunate, but I think that actually is the best choice for me right now. Okay. I'm going to put up Survivor. Now that I'm completely defended. Easy. Whew. Okay. Strike, Predator, and then Neutralize. Okay, that's a kill. So we can't use the regen potion yet because none of these fights happen over 5 turns. Riddle with Holes, Flechettes, and Deadly Poison. I don't want any of those. So I'm going to skip that. My maximum health hasn't... okay, it increased there. Good. If this is on sale as well, I have to pick it up. Oh. Choose and upgrade a skill. Calculated Gamble could be upgraded. Also, if you play 3 attacks in 1 turn, gain 1 strength. Oh, man. I really want Evis. Evis is 37, which would take me down to... 230 something, unfortunately. Which means I can't get any of these. I have to get the Shuriken. Damn it. Okay, rest space. We'll smith and we'll upgrade the Calculated Gamble so it draws that many cards plus 1, which means if I play it for 0, I will still gain a card. Dagger Throw to throw away Underhanded Strike. I'm glad that we've started to get a lot of these offensive cards really early. There's a +1 strength for us already. We've been weakened, but it's fine. Thankfully, we just got the slime below half HP as it was preparing to do a big attack. So instead of doing that attack, it was interrupted and decided to try and fight me by splitting. Then I can calculate a gamble to remove my entire hand and just draw and neutralize. Beautiful. We want more zero-cost cards in our deck, so after we calculated gamble at the end of a turn, we can still play a bunch of cards. Predator. Okay, this is working out really well. Draw a card and discard a card. I have to put that in my deck. And then if I smith, I can make that draw a card and discarded 2. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Yeah, it's too good to pass up. Because it's 0 cost. I'm gonna drink this potion. In fact, both of these right now. Draw 2 cards, then I'll discard the 2 ones that I want to discard. Neutralize you. Hit you with a Predator. Hit you with a Dagger Throw. And then calculate a gamble to see if I can draw a 0 cost. I can't. That's fine. That was a really, really big opening turn there. Unfortunately, Sharp Hide is really going to be what tears us apart, so I need to play a lot of defenses before I start attacking. So, defense. And then I want to play very few but very big attacks, so that I don't get hit by Sharp Hide, the recoil from hitting this enemy. I don't want to get hit by that many times. Okay, I'm actually just going to calculate a gamble here. Okay, and then I'm going to prepare and throw away Underhanded Strike again. And I'm just going to armor up a little and then neutralize and double strike. Gain that extra strength. Enemy is going to hit me for 11 damage here. But now it gets to change forms back. I might actually be able to deal 40 damage in this turn. Dagger Throw to throw away Reflex. No. Alright. We weren't that short. 7 damage short. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, we're about to take 20 damage. So, our life just got a lot harder. Okay. Yikes. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. Thankfully, I hit that regen potion super early. I pretty much just have to double defend before I attack at all. I can't afford to lose any of the rest of these 14 hit points. Okay, we'll defend. We'll Predator. If I neutralize, I die. No, actually, it'll make it weaker, so I won't. This should actually have it change back to its other form. Yeah, okay, now, as long as I can deal 24 damage in this turn, I kill. Which is a reasonable thing that I could do. Yep. Hell yeah! Alright! We actually managed to get the Silent to the 2nd level. Adrenaline. Gain an energy and draw 2 cards for 0 mana. Perfect. Whenever you want to open a chest to obtain a curse, I'm not going to want to obtain curses. But I guess I can discard them, so I could... I'm actually going to take the cursed key. I think I need that extra energy enough that I can afford the cost. Oh, yikes. These are actually quite annoying to go up against right now. Calculated gamble. can hit up an adrenaline, draw a bunch more cards, get prepared, throw away underhand and strike as well as one of the normal strikes. Yeah, we're actually just going to straight up kill one of them this turn. Yeah, it worked out pretty well. I'd say. Okay. Neutralize and then calculate a gamble to see if we can actually get some cards I can really work with here. Then survive and throw away an underhand strike. Beautiful. Just double attack after that. Okay, this is working out so well. This might be the best build I've seen working out on the Silent, other than the Poison build. Poison builds are really powerful as well. I can't wait to demonstrate one of them actually coming together. I think I should take Deflect. Because I go through my whole deck, but I don't really have that much block. 85 gold for a Relic, sure. Tingsha, whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for every card discarded. Holy shit! Holy... Upgrade all strikes and defends. It has to be. Yeah. Holy... Right? Like, holy foot-ba-burr. Throw these away. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh! I could have even just played a bunch of attacks that turn instead, but... Oh. That was ridiculous. Predator is actually working a lot better in this deck than I thought it was going to. By virtue of giving me enough cards to be able to discard a bunch of them in the next turn. I don't want any of that. So I'm going to skip that. I don't want to go to the shop yet. I could remove a card from my deck if I really wanted to. But there's none of them that are actually that great to remove right now. I'm going to skip that card and then go over here. Cool. Let's prepare ourselves. Okay. Let's just calculate a gamble. Throw them all away. Sure. Throw away the underhanded strike as well. Okay, that one's dead. Way too much damage. Oh, this is ridiculous. I love this so much. And we've got Adrenaline on this turn, so there's no way anything is surviving. Okay. And then I can actually just block everything and defend everything and deal a ridiculous... Easy. So good. Yeah, I don't want any of those. Backflip's kind of good. Yeah, I'm actually going to take backflip. It's good enough at this point that I think I should still take it. Prepared, and we'll throw away reflex and underhanded strike. We need things that we discard for benefit. That's what we need more of. Okay. Backflip. Okay, we've got a deflect that we can play. Got a dagger throw that we can play. Guess I'll discard a defend because we only want damage right now. Okay, so this enemy is going to try and buff all of his friends that don't exist. Oh, this turn he's going to summon a bunch more, so... Obviously, if I can kill him this turn, I would like to. Okay, draw a bunch of cards. I'm not going to need any defense this turn. Alright, just use a Predator at the end, that's fine. I think I just Predated 2 times in that turn, so I think I'm going to draw 9 cards at the start of the next turn. Yeah, kind of like that. Oh, choose a card to discard. No! That was wrong. Alright, I'm gonna need to defend again. Damn it! Really balls that one up. I'm gonna actually take some serious damage here as a result. Well, it's definitely my fault. Defend. Kill this. No! It didn't hit the right one. Alright, I'm only going to take 2 damage here, but still, yikes. We're not done yet, I know! You were supposed to die that turn! And then both of the minions run. Don't mind if they do. Get a Strange Spoon. Cards which exhaust will instead discard 50% of the time. Not important to me. Predator is really good, but I don't think if I had 2, I would be able to play both of them. So I'm going to take a Backstab. Especially since it's a Backstab plus. Starts in your hand every single turn. Every single time, rather. Okay. Backflip. 2 more cards. Deal a huge amount of damage here. Cool. Straight up just kill the Mystic on the first turn. Don't mind if I do. I am so excited. Okay. Let's prepare. Weaken you down, so you've got 12 damage on you so far, so if I can block 12, that's like a defend and a... Okay. Defend and a deflect. They're now blocked. I'm gonna Adrenaline up, and then it's just all damage. Yep. Cool. Unprotected. Oh, good hits, bud. Okay. We'll prepare. We need more of these, like, underhanded and reflex. They're so good. Kill. I actually can't contain my pleasure at this. It's so immensely gratifying. Okay. Double backstab you. Then I'm going to calculate a gamble. Adrenaline. We'll prepare and then throw these away. So dagger throw here already gets the kill. Good. I'm actually going to need one of those defends. I'll neutralize you. I really want to... Oh, actually, I'm only going to take 2 damage for that. Because each of those damage 4. So Tingsha will take each of those down to 1. Thank you. Sorry, Tingsha. Tori. It's Tingsha over here. Okay. Weaken you down. And then... just do a ridiculous amount of damage. While completely blocking all incoming down. Oh, it's so good. Easy. This I think can take it until the very end. Endless Agony is actually going to fill my hand with too many cards a lot of the time. I think I need to take another deflect. At the end of your turn exhausts. Alright, fine. You can remove cards from your deck at campfires. Sure. I'll just do that as soon as I get to a campfire. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. Oh, the book seems to be ancient and named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. We continue. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the spire. You feel compelled to read more, and your body begins to ache. Seeking vengeance, Niao now blesses outsiders, using them for their own purposes. You now start to feel weak and tired. If we obtain the book, we'll take 10 HP worth of damage. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to reopen. Sure. Necronomicon, the first attack played each turn costs 2 or more. That costs 2 or more, is played twice. When you take this relic, become cursed. Okay, if I toke, I can actually just remove... There is no escape from this curse. Okay, I'm going to remove Clumsy then. I assume I can't remove the other one, so... Predator is just going to attack twice. So... pretty good. I definitely should have defended a lot more that turn, but I was really on board with dealing as much damage as I possibly could. If I calculate, this enemy is actually just going to get a ridiculous amount of HP and kill me. There we go. Because of the way that armor bonus that it had works, strength is not going to work for me. Dex is not really going to help me either. Reflex. Beautiful. This is going to be our real challenge here, so I'm actually going to drink. I'm also going to throw an explosive potion, just like at the start of the fight. Okay. Let's calculate a gamble here. Okay, if I do Predator, I will actually kill that backliner as well. And then I can double block. It's not necessary, but it'll work. Okay. This is a boss fight that I think we just completed without taking any damage. So that's pretty good. Yep, having Predator as my only big card in the deck is actually ridiculous. Mango and a regen potion, that's super handy. None of those are good for me, so I'll turn them down and increase my maximum HP while doing so. Okay, I just need to kill the first enemy that I can. Good. Because otherwise they're just going to get ridiculously out of control. And I didn't have any ridiculously out of control cards in that hand, unfortunately. Okay, let's go for Adrenaline. Backflip. I haven't got any discard cards in my hand. Holy crumbs, this is bad. I can't discard any of those. No. I'm going to draw all of my discard cards now, right? Yeah, Dagger Throw, Prepared, Survivor, and Calculated Gamble is still in my deck. Okay, so that was actually... That's not a failing of the deck. That's just randomized chance. Sometimes bad things happen. You can't always account for that. Okay... Then if I just play both of those, I'll protect myself entirely this turn and I can kill. Cool. After this, I should probably just rest at the campfire to heal up. Dagger Throw to throw Reflex out of her hand. I'll deflect before I backflip. How many do I have in hand? Cool. Adrenaline won't take me over the limit. Backstab. Oh, the backstabs are going back into my deck because of the Strange Spoon. Right. I was wondering why that was happening. Reflex. Yeah, I just need to rest. As much as I really want Adrenaline too. I'm gonna need the health. Okay. I'll save the fire potion for when this enemy actually gets super powerful. Discard both of those. Damn it! See, I really wanted to draw Calculated Gamble there. Would have been a bunch of damage. 53 damage in the opening hand is pretty good, though. Really unfortunate I still have those two stuck in my hand. Again, no Calculated Gamble. No! You took my Adrenaline! And you took... They actually took two of the most important cards in my deck. I now have to kill them. That sucks! Okay, this one will return Adrenaline, so I'll kill it first. That's even if I can. There's no guarantee I have the ability to. It would have had to be hit so that I could now fire potion it, but it wasn't. At least neither of them are debuffing me. Okay. Beautiful. Hit this once. Hey, it did. Okay. We'll throw the fire potion. That'll give us Adrenaline back into our hand. Play that, and then we can Predator for a ridiculous amount of damage there. Strike for one more. That gives us some Calculated Gamble back in our hand. We're going to need some more defense. I don't actually want to use Predator now because I've already used the Necronomicon charge. So instead I do actually just want to defend as much as I can. Calculated Gamble again? No. Okay. Next turn I am going to draw 9 cards at the start of my turn, so... we are going to go really well here. Deflect and prepare. Throw these two away. Another reflex. Yikes! Actually, didn't really have that much we could do there. I mean, sure, we had a bunch of attacks, but we didn't have, like, the broken combo attacks. Which, to me, means we had nothing. Predator for a ridiculous amount of damage. Backstab, attack. 6 away from the kill. That's usually where you lose there, that Hyper Beam. Thankfully, that wasn't the case for us. Automaton down. Hell yeah. Innate, at the start of your turn, draw a card and discard a card. Holy shit. Obtain 3 curses and 3 relics. You cannot play more than 6 cards a turn is really bad. It would be more energy, but it's really bad. I think I'm actually going to go with the Calling Bell, take a bunch of curses in my deck. Because I can just discard them. Okay, Normality is really bad. I've got to remove... In fact, I have to remove all of those as soon as possible. But I get a Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get an extra energy. Curse cards can now be played. Playing it exhausts the card, but loses you 1 HP. Fine. And merchant prices are reduced by 20%. Cool. I need to visit a lot of merchants and toke a lot. So we'll go along this line. That is to rest and toke to remove something from my deck. I have to play that, otherwise I wasn't going to be able to play the rest of my turn. Why is Predator free? Did the other one count as a power? Oh no, the Tools of the Trade count as a power. Of course it did. Oh, there's no escape from it. It actually just came back because of the Necronomicon. That's hilarious. I could actually just sit there and play it 88 more times and then lose the game if I wanted to. Obviously, I don't. Choose a card to discard. Okay, that should be a strike. Do that. Get 2 reflexes out of my hand. I think I can kill you now. Yep. Draw 4 cards, discard 1 card actually isn't good for me. Riddle with Holes is because I'm building strength. Fight them for a relic, 100%. Sure, definitely yes. Just duplicate that. Yeah, both of those backstabs just went back into our deck. I just took 19 damage there. I didn't really have that many defense cards in hand. I had 1, sure, but that's really unfortunate for me. Okay. Beautiful. Backflip for 8 block and draw 2 cards, and then we'll calculate a gamble. Throw them all away. I don't get to play Normality to remove it? That's so bad. That is ridiculous. I could have probably killed at least one of them, if not both of them, that turn. I hate that so much. Well, I'm about to get my ass handed to me here. Because of that Normality draw. It's ridiculous. Riddle with Holes is actually going to be really good for me, though. Hit up a defend, neutralize you, and then Riddle with Holes. Cool. I just lost a lot of HP. Ginger, you can no longer be weakened, is ridiculously good. Dodge and roll is actually going to be pretty good for me as well. That's 1 mana for 12 block. Draw 3 cards, exhaust, supply 1 weak. Every time you lose HP in a combat, draw 3 cards. Nope. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies and a pair. I want the letter opener and I want the card removal. So I can remove Normality first and then the pains. Okay. As you slowly... right, I'm about to become mad. Sure. Perfect. That's really good. Okay. Tool of the Trade that. Double backstab. Calculate that gamble. So we'll dodge and roll. Hey, does a bunch of damage to everyone, as you might otherwise expect. I need to find some healing somewhere, though. That's going to be the big problem for me right now. We will discard Pain there. Okay. And then it plays it again because of the Necronomicon, so I just prevented myself from getting attacked at all. Oh, this is so good. Letter Opener is also doing some serious work because we're cycling through our whole deck by using skills. That's pretty good. I kind of want to get another dodge and roll in here, or an outmaneuver. Outmaneuver is actually probably really good for me. Draw a card. If that card is a skill, gain 3 block. That's actually really good as well. I'm going to do that in card removal services to remove a Pain from my hand. Slice is... yeah, sure. It's just free damage for me right now. Lose all gold, gain a relic, sure. The Tomb of the Lord Red Mask. A highly ornamented tomb can be seen from the other side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice slot gold coins with a inscription on it, and I get the Red Mask. At the start of the combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Take from others as I have taken from you. I can't fight that boss, not right now, and I don't need to. I'm so powerful. These might actually give me more shit than the boss would have. I need the rest of these to die to AoEs. So that I don't have to kill them personally. Okay, choose a card to discard. Obviously reflects. Madness then. Neutralize, do a bunch of defendy things. Attack. It's really unfortunate. We haven't been drawing Predator in our opening hands for a very long time. I'm going to need to play a lot of defense before I can start attacking again. Okay. Again, yikes, I can't really do that much with this hand. Alright, fine. Move one of them from the board. Oh no, because I had Necronomicon, I could have removed another one from the board, of course. That's really bad. That said, if I attacked either of these, the thorns would have killed me. I have to just play as many skills as I can. Okay, we're protected from a lot of damage right now, so I should be able to kill this one. Yeah. Yikes! I am in desperate need of HP. Sure. Prepared, and we'll drop those. Madness. Double defend, and then just calculate a gamble for the kill. None of those fit in my deck currently. Plus, I want the maximum HP, obviously. Here's another curse for me. It's clumsy. That's not bad. Deja vu! Wow! For every curse in your deck, start each combat with an additional strength. That's 5 strength at the start of every combat for me. That said, I'm probably still going to die in this combat because these enemies are ridiculous. I can't believe that I killed that and defended all of the damage. Holy shit. Just got that. I mean, It didn't play twice. I'm dead. Yeah, I just didn't have the ability to defend there. That's what it was always going to come down to, if I could defend or not. Okay, concentrate, discard any number of cards from hands, pretty good. Set up, place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until it is played. Okay. And Grand Finale, there can only be played if there are no more cards in your draw pile deal 40 damage to all enemies. That's really interesting. That is really interesting. I don't know how you would build that deck, though. The one thing that I want to look at is... Let's go down to... Yep, green. Cool. I want to see if there is... If you discard this card, gain block. Because if there is, and I didn't see that the entire game, that's just really unfortunate for me. If this is discarded from your hand, gain energy is pretty good. So I've got to look for the keyword unplayable. Draw a card, and... No, it looks like there is just 7 damage as well. Okay, so there's no unplayable if you discard this card, gain block. So that means you still need to find a way to actually get block into that strategy. Oh, well. I think I had a reasonable grasp on it, but unfortunately got a little screwed by taking just a ridiculous amount too many curses. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. That's been ridiculously fun. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time as we alternate back to the Ironclad.